All right, guys, so here comes a little step-by-step breakdown on what it is that I do when I'm prepping in the kitchen. I like to buy a 200-pound box of tri-tip and then I process it at home. Sometimes we have it in steaks, sometimes we have it in strips, and my favorite, ground beef. Because I refuse to buy ground beef from the store because I don't like playing the what the hell am I chewing game. I remove all of the silver skin and most of the fat because Josiah likes to do a lot of meal preps, and of course, I do a lot of cooking. I want to say I do about a little bit under 10% fat because I still want a little bit of flavor of the fat. And I just put them in 1 gallon freezer bags, flatten them out. That way they fit all stacked up in my freezer. And then anytime that we want to use our beef or whatever it is that we're going to use, I just remove them and they're really easy to thaw out. Oh my God, that is so much work. I do not give a shit. I'd rather work a little harder for my food to taste better. Now this here, my friend, is called a jicama. I don't know how it is in your household, but in my household, the fruit that's peeled and cut tastes way better, especially if the fruit is nice and fresh in the fridge. So in easy words, my family does not eat fruits or vegetables unless I cut them and peel them and put them in the fridge. So I'm gonna show you how I do it. In the vegetable peeler, we're going to peel the jicama. You can either make this in little tiny cubes or you can make them in strips. I like to make them in strips, and whoever the hell wants to make them in cubes can do it themselves. Jicama to me kind of tastes like a cross between a potato and then maybe like an Asian pear. So I put them in containers, then I fill them up with water. That way they stay nice and crispy. If you don't do that, they're gonna go bad. Put these in the fridge, and then whenever I feel like snacking, I just pull some of these out and make myself a delicious summer snack. Let's pack today's school lunch for my teenage son. Well, if he's a teenager, can't he just pack his own lunch? Shush, Kevin and Karen. So I asked Josiah if he wanted me to start making him some lunches since I would notice he would drive home for lunch. And everything right now is so expensive. I'm just gonna start making him his lunches. That way he can save his lunch money and he can, I don't know, buy something cool or maybe even take Natalie out on a cool date. So he's always getting the Lunchables at Winco, the one that comes with the sandwich, the chips, and the cookies. So I was like, let me just make him that for lunch right now. But I'm gonna make him a Big Papa sandwich. That way he can share with whoever it is he hangs out with. Don't buy the little small bags of chips. I think that's a whole waste of money. So I just put some chips in a Ziploc bag and added a little sauce of Valentina. And then I just wrapped a couple of cookies. I decided to also add something super quick for breakfast. That way he doesn't go on an empty stomach to school in the morning. So I just did a little bit of yogurt and granola. I underestimated the size of the sandwich. This box was useless. I had to order him something from Amazon. For his drink, I added a protein coffee and a sparkling water. And that is it, guys. Bye. All right, y'all. Today we're making another breakfast idea / hack, especially for those days that you're just trying to get the hell out of the house and then just do what you gotta do. For this recipe, we're gonna put those flour boats to a good use. That's what we're gonna be using. Now, usually I have all of my toppings ready, cut up on the side so I can just crack an egg in there and then mix everything together. You can use chorizo, sausage, bacon, potatoes, whatever your little heart desires. You're eating this, not me. In this case, I use potato, bacon, a couple of veggies, and then I mix my egg in there and pour it into the little boat. Now, if you don't want your little breakfast burrito boat to be like that, you can also just put your toppings in there first and then crack your eggs on top so that your eggs can be runny. You're gonna sprinkle your cheese of choice and then you're gonna pop it into the air fryer at 350 degrees for about 10 minutes until the tortilla is nice and crispy and the egg is cooked. And this is what they look like. Now, like I said, you can always make this ahead of time, probably freeze them or something, and you can even give these to your kids so whenever they're going to school, because back to school is right around the corner. Just add some hot sauce or ketchup, whatever the hell. And there you have it. Hope you like this recipe. Bye.
I've been in the mood to fight. I've been in the mood for fucking blood. The bitches on TikTok are calling these spa waters. Watermelon spa water. Shut the fuck up, Jessica. Call it what it is. Agua fresca.
All right, guys, so today I'm going to show you guys a little Mexican secret that maybe some of you guys know, and for those who don't, here I am to spill all the cheese. We're going to make camarones a la diabla. So in a pan, you're going to add a little bit of Mexican butter, and the reason why I call this Mexican butter is because there isn't any Mexican mom out there that doesn't call that butter. But honestly, you can use whatever the hell you want. You can use real butter, oil, I don't care. But the real recipe calls for margarine. Then you're going to add some garlic, season up your shrimps, however your little heart desires. I'm just going to do some onion, garlic, pepper, and some salt. Once the shrimp is halfway through, we're gonna add some ketchup. Yes, bitch, you heard correctly, ketchup. Get your ass off the floor. I know you fell on your ass, but that's just how they make it. For spice, you're gonna use tapatio. It's not Valentina, it's tapatio. Add a little bit of water. Don't overdo it like I did, because then you have to add more ketchup. Add a little bit of nor, just to give it the nice little flavor. And then to finish it off, you're gonna add some cilantro cilantro, and cheese. Oh my god, mine never had any cheese. Well, they robbed you. If you want a little bit more spicy, you can use some chile de árbol, or in my case, I just separate some, add a little bit of chile oil because you already know I like my shit to burn. Buttholes are gonna be burning tonight. Once the cheese has melted, the camarones are ready, and you just serve it with the white rice with corn and a little side salad. There you have it, guys. Hope you like this recipe. Bye! Today we're doing a little dinner here at Nana Joe's. So most of you guys who follow me on Instagram know that I've been deep cleaning my kitchen and ranting away. And honestly, it's not that I didn't feel like cooking. I did cook, but I messed up the food. So I accidentally put way too much salt in the food and nobody wanted to eat it. So this was a good excuse for us to go get some pho. When it comes down to pho, I don't care how hot it is, I'm going to eat me a fat ass bowl. And I like to do the combination and I put all of the toppings and sauces necessary. Now I did get a little too carried away and did the spring rolls, the shrimps, calamaris, papaya salad. I did it all. I ended up switching the bowls because the other one was too little papa and we needed a big papa. I popped it in the microwave until it got nice and piping hot. So hot that it was burning my tongue, my throat, my chest. But that's how I like it, guys. I like to eat in pain. I like it burning when it's going in. I like it spicy. I love the burning butthole. I don't care. Now, you may call it faces of pain, but I call them faces of pleasure. Now, the papaya salad was a little too sweet for my liking, but I still ate it anyways. Then we washed it down with a little bit of Thai tea. So I got this huge box of tomatoes and I'm about to put them into good use. These little brown tomatoes are so freaking cute. While those mother truckers were behind me getting a little bit of disinfectant because I don't know where the hell they came from, I began to cut up some onions. I also peeled lots of garlic. Then I put them in a sheet pan, drizzled some olive oil, sprinkled some salt and a little bit of pepper, and then I popped them in the oven. I had the oven at 450 degrees until the tomatoes started to blister and char. That way they can get a nice flavor when I blend them. These cherry tomatoes were so freaking sweet. It was literally caramelizing the tomato. I'm also going to add some fresh basil and some fresh oregano to the blender. I blend everything together, pour it into a pot. Then we tasted for flavor and needed some salt, some more oregano. Then we let this come to a boil and we made some fresh marinara sauce. Let's pack today's lunchbox, my friends and followers. Today we're making them a big ass pot of birria because we have a couple of fusion dishes for them. We're going to begin by making them the birria ramen because it's freaking cold and we need something to warm up our little bones. To a pot of boiling water, we're going to add our noodles, and I'm not going to cook them all the way through because I want the broth to finish cooking them. We don't want it to get all soggy. So I'm going to add the chopped up birria meat, our piping hot broth. We also do some sliced up onions, some radishes, a little bit of cilantro, and some corn. I'm also going to do some soft-boiled eggs, and then I put them in the bowl, make them look nice and cute, sprinkle some sesame seeds. And when it comes down to caldos, we want buttholes to be burning. So we're going to add some chili oil and a couple of limes. For their drink, they had the option between a soda or a pomegranate lemonade because we got lots of pomegranates and lots of lemons here at the house, let me tell you. And as usual, not one soul got that soda, which is a good thing in this case. But there you have it, guys. I'm just going to get everything ready for them, including their drinks, so they can come and pick up during lunchtime. Bye!